I tried to go lay down and, decompress after all God showed us about how, you know, I've been a studier of the Bible, how all this stuff, like, oh, I got to back up. Because I'm doing a live and y'all don't know what I'm talking about unless I do some recap. And that's what makes this so hard. So earlier in my video, I talked about how my 666 day here on the farm, like even though my name is Wisdom and I've been a Bible studier, and I could tell God did it this way so that no man can boast. Like I didn't find out this information because of my study skills, or I didn't become this information because of my study skills. You get what I'm saying? By fact, I moved here on March 27th, and y'all saw how I moved here. So this is a miracle that I ended up here on March 27th, 2023 to election day, January 20th, 2025, and how that added up to exactly 666 days. Okay. And you saw earlier, I did a video with Revelations chapter 13, verse 17 or 18, the one that says, this calls for wisdom. This is the number of a man. This literally wisdom was living on this farm on the 666th day that T-Man was Big Tasty was elected. Reason why I'm telling y'all all this, because like I said, I tried to go relax and lay down, and then I saw a video by the person named in the title. I'm not going to even say their name on my video because I don't want the algorithm to pull them up more because of this, or to add to it. But I was laying down and I started watching that person's video. And I saw in their video, they're talking about everything I was talking about. How 512, now mind you, once again, back to what I was saying about studying skills, 512 only came, May 12th, only came to me because I was reading, my 777th day here is May 12th. That's one reason. And I was reading through a list of what happened on May 12th, and I saw April 29th as like the date they changed, the time they changed the dates. You get what I'm trying to say? It was by happenstance, pure happenstance. The fact I live here and was here from 327 to May 12th of this year being 777 days, that was all happenstance, okay? But like I said, I lay down and I started watching the person's name who is in the title. And he started talking about Obama and how May 12th is a date to be watched. So that's what made me clicked on it. I was like, why? What's going on? Only reason I picked May 12th, once again, happenstance of God. That's how you know I'm telling the truth. God did this. These are facts. I'm not going to search out nothing. I don't have no black words. Y'all remember, I'm the girl that tells you to read the red words of the Bible first only. Then you can go back and read the black words, right? So, from a no black words perspective, right, I found May 12th, okay? But the man I'm speaking about, he found May 12th, like he said, it was the second Passover, and that it was had a lot to do, like he was basically trying to prove that Obama was the Antichrist, was basically what it seemed like he was trying to prove in his video. Y'all, the reason why I had to come do a video about this is that's what I mean about idolatry. Remember what earlier we did the 4 rights, the 4 laws, and the 10 commandments. And the 10 commandments talked about idolatry. You get what I'm saying? So picture this. Go watch his video because I actually like what he's entertaining, okay? But now I don't think he's from God. Now I do not think he's from God. Let me tell you why. He's literally got the numbers 4566 as meaning Satan and talking about while talking about Obama, but we all know who the 45th president is and Mr. 66 and my 666 day year. And then he went on to say how 512 was the second Passover and 666 days, some kind of 666 regarding 512. I showed mine was by happenstance, not by idolatry, not by putting no numbers in, trying to make no numbers, nothing. Okay? No, I act by fact. I lived here from the day he put me in the wilderness, right? The woman in the wilderness, okay? Wisdom in the wilderness. From the moment he put me in the wilderness, right? Till the date of election was 666 days. Flat out. I didn't put no 6 years, 6 months, 6 days to create nothing. The reason why I came to do this video is that's what I'm talking about. When this pole shift and peace is taken from the earth, whoever you idolize, like right now, here we go. Let's say that I really am that girl Wisdom. Let's say that there really is some Jesus bloodline somewhere, as it, like, you know, the what's that, Da Vinci Code. Let's say there really is some Jesus bloodline and they really been looking for this bloodline and this bloodline really exists and this bloodline so happen to look like me. Okay? Like, I need y'all to think about this. And now this man is trying to make Obama the Antichrist. Where you think that come from? Where do you think that come from? I'm just being honest, because the Bible says about Obama. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he a good guy. I'm not saying that he's. I think he boule, to be honest. But he low totem pole boule. You get what I'm saying? He was just the king of the blacks boule, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? So he ain't the dude. Cause dude, by happenstance. Right? I want y'all to know, by happenstance, by Freudian slip, okay, by happenstance, while the man whose name I'm talking about, Mr. Fletcher, I just got to say it, while Mr. Fletcher is trying to prove that Obama is the Antichrist, he literally got all of Trump's numbers on the screen. 45, 66, meaning Satan. Like, you see what I'm talking about? How idolatry can make you blind? And the adversary can carry you off. That's why one of the rights, remember there was 4 rights we talked about earlier. One of the rights was the right to be an individual. Just because everybody been saying that Obama is that, they all the Antichrist, all of them. You get what I'm trying to say? That's why I'm not sure if dude is of God anymore. Because why are you trying to pin it when everything the Antichrist was going to do, your boy Trump did? Sorry. And I like Trump. I actually like him. He's a cool Gemini like me. He got his mug shot right when you walk through the door. I mean, no harm to dude, but by fact. Okay? By fact. He put that on everybody. By fact, that was on his reign. He caused fire to come down from the sky. By fact. He's the one with the blasphemous words, blaspheming people who in heaven. He literally put on the man's outfit days after he died. So that's by fact. Okay? Chapter 13 is about your boy. Okay? But, reason why I'm coming to say this. Oh, please let me calm down. Because that's the type of thing that they're about to do, to jazz up the people, to put us against each other. Now, everybody that like Obama is now against everybody that don't like Obama. They doing that on purpose. That ain't got nothing to do with the price of tea in China. How about that? If we looking for the price of tea in China, why in the world are y'all trying to pin, like, make it, like, Obama ain't been president for years. Okay? like, DEI don't exist. So ain't nobody about to elect him to take care of the world. There's no protocol to bring him back. Shut up. Okay, sorry. Please forgive me. I just can't take it no more. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of the manipulation. Please forgive me. But come on now. That's what I want to just yell at him and say. Forget it. Here's my platform to say it. Dude is gone, okay? He is gone. Get off of him, okay? But let me tell you what the Bible says about him. Now, mind you, I don't think good of him because remember, he the one. What did Obama do? He's the one. Hey, baby, how you doing, Owen? Obama is the one that took away the sanctity of marriage. He did the 626 thing, so I'm not on his team. What I'm saying is stop trying to do the sleight of hand. Stop like these idolaters of this current administration are going to do everything in their power to pin us against each other. And that right there is one of the tactics right there. Because that dude been gone a long time. That dude we proved that dude was the head of the Prince Hall. Like, he ain't even real Freemason. He ain't Scottish, right? Like, you know what I mean? He Prince Hall. You know, and it's proven in his movie, it's proven in a few things. He done shut up and moved on, okay? So what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, don't let them divide us and or pin us against each other based upon triggers like Obama. Obama is a trigger word now. He is a space holder. He is that's what he is. He's a space holder. Like, think of Obama and not, here we go. What about remember that 777th day here? May 12th? Let's get to the facts. So forget what he's talking about. Let's get to the facts. No, Crowley. What's the man who runs the satanic, like he started the satanic order? He made a book called 777. No, he really did. So that Crowley, whatever his first name is, I can't think of it. I wanted to call him Anton LaVey, but that's not the same guy. I'm talking about Crowley. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The father of Satanism, okay? He wrote a book called 777, right? And I haven't read the book because I ain't going there. It's about magic and hermetic, the dawning, golden dawn. Okay, so know this 777 thing is real, and your dude that I'm talking about, whose name is in my title, he pulling attention away from it, talking about this little boy Obama. No, it ain't that. You need to look at Anton LaVey. I mean, not Anton LaVey, Crowley. I can't think of his first name. So, anyways, he wrote this book called 777. In the book, he got a whole bunch of charts. I ain't read the whole book. I did thumb through because I needed to understand. I was trying to figure out my own 777, what's going on, you know? So he got a whole bunch of little charts. In the charts, he calls the charts, like lines of the charts, trumps. Did you hear me? The father of Luciferian studies. Oh no, I just want to say that right. The father of Luciferian studies wrote a book called 777. And different cauldrons of them, or the way go look for yourself, but I wouldn't. If you ain't strong enough to stay away from magic, I wouldn't do it. But if you are strong enough to stay away from magic, what you need to know is that he calls the lines in his charts trumps. But y'all still think Obama the Antichrist. Come on, that's what I mean about idolization. Idolization won't let them see the real, like they won't let them see the one that's showing themselves because they idolize him. I think he's cool. I really do. I think he's cool. But they said he was going to be charming. They said he was going to be like authentic, and like they said he was going to have a je ne sais quoi about him, and he do. But if we keep denying the truth, like why does this matter? Because the time about to come where people going to be displaced and they're gonna, be looking for someone to blame, and they're gonna be looking for strife and all that kind of stuff. And by bringing Obama into the mix, you take away the real culprit. And that's why it matters. It's like, by denying, like, in the fact he's not denying his own eyes. The guy I'm talking about, the numbers, the numbers he had sitting there had 45 and 66, right? As Satan, okay? He literally had 45, 66 as Satan and started talking about Obama. Are you serious? Dude done moved on. He probably dating, what's the girl from Friends we heard? We heard he was dating a girl from Friends. Ain't nobody thinking about him no more. You get what I'm saying? But I told y'all what the Bible said about him. The Bible said that Barack was going to get away scot-free. Go look that up. Literally, the Bible says that. So while everybody's thinking he the Antichrist, he probably was Boule. He probably was, that's what I think. I think he was Boule. I think he was Judas. Maybe Judas would match who Obama was. But he ain't the Antichrist. Like, he's not the devil incarnate. Y'all need to hear that. He's not the devil incarnate. The devil incarnate is sitting in front of us, doing everything. And when I say by fact, not by idolization, like literally when you define what dude doing, he's doing everything that Revelations 13 said that Big and Tasty, y'all know what I'm talking about, would do. And I think I wanted to use this opportunity to warn y'all, as y'all watch, as y'all sit down to rest, and to relax and watch your normal entertaining YouTube. I wanted to warn y'all that that is an example of idolatry that is literally like, that's going to destroy people during the hour of trial. They have them by deception hid amongst us. Like, okay, here we go. I really think Franchon Pearson is a real one. I'm a real one. I think Jacob Israel used to be a real one. He might have he got a little bit too mild, but who knows? He probably over a certain group of people. Remember, I think God put all his people over a certain group of people, and what you do with that certain group of people is between you and God. Now, mind you might mess up like Jesse Jackson, and here we go. Remember, I told y'all Martin Luther King probably was killed because remember he was at that meeting with the MASON, that the day his last thing. He was there, and it looked like he said, I seen the mountaintop and I see what they want me to do, and I ain't down with it. And then he died because he was a part of that organization. You get what I'm trying to say? So I think people are over a certain group of people, like people who talk like me need to hear me talk like this, but another person they might not be able to listen to. Okay. Reason why I'm saying this is while you're sitting down to sit and watch your relaxation television, pay attention to who's idolizing who, and pay attention to who is adhering to truth. 100% truth. And where was the miracles at? Was there a happenstance of God, or did you put those numbers in and the devil gave you what you needed to see? Or, because remember, so above, so opposite below. The truth is, if I really am from God, anything that I say, the devil's going to find a way to make it from the devil. You get what I'm saying? So above, so opposite below. So beware, guys. Beware. Beware of who's trying to pin who against who. Because remember, when God come back, you got to have that meekness, that forgiveness, that love. You cannot be triggered by cultures of people. You cannot be triggered by what the group says. You have to make this decision. on how you feel about humanity between you and God. But if you look at the idolaters, they're going to lead you somewhere. That's the reason why I'm doing this. Is you can see, I never noticed it before. I always liked his show. He always talk about numbers and dates, and y'all know I'm wisdom. I like numbers and dates. But when I watched it today, God had me talking about the exact same thing he was talking about, right? I didn't know there was a such thing as a second Passover. Somebody tell me where that's at. I didn't know. But he's talking about it as second Passover. Excuse me. And he's focusing it on Obama. For what apparent reason? You get what I'm saying? There was no realness in it that made me go, so you're talking about everything I was just talking about, but in a I don't even know, like if you were dumb, it would literally be saying, let's get these people against God's chosen people. Right? I'm not saying Obama is. No, he Indian. He ain't even from here. He not from the Iberian Peninsula. Michelle is. So I'm tired of y'all talking about her. Real talk. She's a woman, flat out. Go look at her baby pictures. That is a woman. I know that's a woman. He might not be something else, but you get what I'm trying to say. But he ain't from here. He ain't from the bloodline of slavery. That's how you know Judah. Judah is from the bloodline that came up through American slavery. That ain't Obama and that ain't Kamala. So enough talking about them being the people. No, they are patsies. Flat out, they are patsies. Okay, they ain't the people. But the fact that in this moment, while this man has all of Trump's numbers, like 45, 66, up on the thing, he's deliberately making it about Obama. It just showed that he paid spokesman. He paid spokesman, and you need to be careful. You know, you need to be careful. Hey, average guy. I'm having a hard time. I feel the weight of the world in my chest. You know, I'm seeing people about to collide for no reason. It didn't even have to go like that, and it's bothering me. You know, it's like I see it. I see them pegging humanity against each other and everything that you know how it is. Like if you black, you don't like white. If you white, you don't like black. If you Mexican, you don't like black, but you honor and want for white, but white don't like Mexican. You get what I'm trying to say? So I'm seeing them. Muslim don't like Christian, and no, Muslim don't like Jewish, but they worship Catholicism. Where did this come from? Right, that's how I feel, huh? You know what I mean? So I'm seeing them peg everyone against each other to get them ready for this battle of Armageddon. And it's got my soul like going, guys, be sweet to each other. Whatever y'all do, please be sweet to each other. Whatever, I mean, honestly, if they try to tell you Jesus in the field, or because of your skin color, because remember, even though I believe God's chosen people really did come through Judah and come through the bloodlines of slavery, but let them say, you follow these people because they're black. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. But if they say follow these people because they love God, they believe in meekness, long suffering, they believe in giving unto their neighbor, they believe in having, they'll give you all that they had just so that you would be okay, because their faith is that strong that God will take care of them. Now, if they say them the chosen people, yeah, maybe. You get what I'm saying? Remember what Jesus said? He said, you could tell a tree by the fruit it bear. I mean, like, is it fruits of the spirit? Is it compassionate, long suffering? Is it kind and patient? Is it gentle? Is it forgiving? These are the markers of God. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? So, and I'm watching, and this world don't got those no more. That's what's tripping me out, is that I'm living in a time where this world don't got them things no more, and them the only things that's gonna let them survive. What's coming? Like, no, and better yet, it's already here for a lot of people. Now, we safe. I'm safe. You safe. I'm safe. But there's some people that ain't safe. No, their house was just blown away. Their house was flooded. The earthquake destroyed their neighborhood. They don't have electricity right now, and they don't have food. And the local stores, all of the, have y'all noticed that? The like different local stores, the freezers are going out, and then all the food are getting destroyed. Or how in Ohio, like if you had food stamps, like no, for like a whole month nobody could use their food stamps. I don't know if it's back on or not, but I know like last week nobody could use their food stamps in Ohio, so that's a whole lot of families starving. You get what I'm trying to say? So calamity is here, but if you're blessed, like if you're following the righteousness of God, I'm telling you, he keeping you far from it. And I think that's what's got my soul up again. Cause I was trying to lay down. I was trying to chill. I'm tired. My heart hurt. Like I'm worried, you know, and I get why Jesus wept. Oh, I get it. I understand him. I understand him. Cause it's like watching this. And then you watch these YouTubers haphazardly say they for God, but then they can't decipher the Bible that's sitting in front, the thing sitting in front of them. They won't decipher it. That lets you know. Remember what God said. Remember how we be telling people, like we saw COVID coming, we saw all this stuff coming, right? You know how we be telling people like this is happening and there's this secret societies and there's this, and they're looking at you like you crazy, or they act like, oh, I didn't know. Everyone acts like they didn't know. God showed me millions of people know about what's going on. A lot of times they looking at you like that because they literally like, how I'm supposed to act when I already know this and she trying to tell me and it's a secret. That's what's going on around us. So it's just hard. It's hard because I see a generation that don't know how to be peaceful and loving. And I see, y'all know what that movie, All the King's Men, y'all remember the church scene? I see that because they're going to amplify those five gangsters, those 5G. They going to amplify it. They going to pop it up. And whenever it's going to be the 5G frenzies. Real talk. Everybody going to be irritated and just all riled up right when they need them to be. And it's just going to be like that movie. It's going to be like that movie when the only thing that's going to stop it is Christ. Like the in you. Like I would rather go just like it would because of the frenzy. I'd rather just stop than do anything that hurt anyone. Or I know how to, like, why are me and my sister yelling at each other right now? I'm sorry, something's wrong. We gotta stop. You get what I'm saying? Unless we have that in us, I see humanity devouring itself, and it burns my noodle. Like it makes me angry to see YouTubers feeding into that at such a late hour. You know what I mean? I think that was it. Like, that's the part that made me laugh really hard. Because it's like, dude, Obama done went on vacation, moved to Hawaii, got a bunker, dating Jennifer Aniston. Like, for real. Like, come on. Are you still banking? This man done went on with his life. He gone. And y'all still talking about him. He constitutionally, he can't come back. Unless America crumbles, and if he did, it would literally be over a group of people that followed him quietly. But other than that, there's no way in the world this man could come back on the scene the way y'all expecting him to, while the other man is already on the scene doing everything to the T. Even Crowley wrote his name in his book 777 as like quad. Don't y'all know how like they call them quadroons in what's his name, Nostradamus? But in that 777 thing, they call the lines Trump this or the fourth Trump or the Trump that or Trump this, and y'all still don't see it. It's like I'm watching them, you know. So please forgive me. And what could I tell y'all? What could I tell y'all? Read Proverbs. Become acquainted with who you really are. Like, realize that no matter what color you are, you still trifling. I said it. No matter what color you are, we all messed up. We all have fallen short of the glory of God. All of us, no matter what culture you're in, no matter what corner of the earth, no matter what quadroon or Trump, we all messed up. All of us. And God is coming. Like, you know, they say pray for your enemies. Now's the time to pray. Because, no, pray for them. Because God is coming. And honestly, you don't want what he's bringing with him. Because y'all think that it's going to be, let me pick my people up and save them. No, God himself, Ezekiel 38, he said he's coming to harm. No, he flat out said he's bringing sword. He is bringing fire and brimstone. That he is literally destroying anyone that is anywhere near the place where he wanted to destroy. And he flat out said in Jeremiah chapter 19, don't pray for them, because if they were my people, they wouldn't even be in that city. They wouldn't be there. He literally said they're coming up against Ezekiel 38. They're coming up against unwalled villages to destroy the people. And God literally said that he's gonna, like, at that same day that they come to purge the people, take the spoil of the people, is the same day that he is going to unleash fire, brimstone, the day of the Lord, and hell itself will rain down on earth. And you think you're gonna be uh um you think you're gonna be what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word. Absolved of that while not taking on God's real principles? Do you really think? Like, God pissed off at all of us. Yeah, you, me, you, them, all of us. Every last one of us. He's pissed off at you. Flat out. You fall short. You fall short from the glory of God. So I'm just saying, so don't don't think you got it right. It takes tarrying after God to get it right. It takes apologizing and loving and weeping and selfless acts. You know, did you know that selfless acts sanctify you to be in the presence of God? Did you know that? Like, no one can be in the presence of God unless they do sanctification, which is selfless acts. Oh, because when God shows up, that's the reason why when people go into the Ark of Covenant, y'all know the Ark of the Covenant, people, if you couldn't go in there unless you were sanctified first, or you would die. So when God shows up, if you're not sanctified, willing to do selfless acts, say like filled up with selfless acts, you're going to die instantly. Don't forget about the zombies coming too. No. Remember, God gonna snatch some people out their bodies, and the body ain't gonna die, so it ain't gonna give up the ghost. It's gonna be snatched, so the body gonna still be alive, walking around because it didn't die. The Bible says this. No, y'all believe that Bible? Don't believe half of it. It says some of us will not sleep, some of us will not die, but we will be instantly transformed in the twinkle of an eye at the last trump, not the first trump. Not the 45 Trump, at the 47 Trump. So don't let people deceive you. Be sweet to each other. And don't judge people based on these brainwashing concepts. When I first got to Kentucky, I'm telling you, so many people had TV concepts of what being black was. You know, like they think being ghetto is the same as being hood here. It's not. I have to educate people on that all the time, because they'll say, "Oh, I'm ghetto," or not me. They'll be saying that to themselves as if they're connecting with me, and I'm literally looking at them like, "I ain't ghetto. I'm hood, but I ain't ghetto. There's a difference, you know." But they don't know. You know what I mean? They the devil has been busy. So we got to be willing to teach from a non-triggered standpoint, we're going to have to be able to explain and give account, testimony. We're going to have to do that. Because I'm telling you, when I got here, they had so many like warped up views. And I would tell them, like, no, we have dinner just like y'all. But I mean, we call it dinner. Y'all call dinner lunch, but we call dinner or supper dinner. You get what I'm trying to say? But we still all like I'm not from poor folk. No, my family got dough. They good. I'm poor. Like, it's a difference. They good. I ain't never lived in the projects. Like, what are you talking about? Nope, never done cocaine, never done crack. I've never touched it. Never, ever. Yeah, like what? You know, they have these different now they do think all black people smoke weed. I've smoked weed before, you know, I ain't got nothing to say about that. I don't do it. We should not be doing such things. I'm being honest, don't do such things. But you get what I'm trying to say. They get these warped things. And if you believe, like, we have to be strong enough to teach people that they've been lying to all of us. No, white people, look, when I got down here, do y'all know I met so many white people, white women with black women names for real. Like Kentucky is the place of white women with I'm telling you, I done met a Marquita, I done met a Jarita, I done met uh Manika. Her name is literally, she's a nurse, awesome woman, awesome. Wait, I think it's not Monica, but it's Manika. You get what I'm saying? Like, I done met, so, but they make it seem one way, like up north, I think it's up northern culture, down southern culture. Those are the real colors. You get what I'm trying to say? I don't know how to explain it. Like, because more white people here remind me of my people back home, whereas northern white people don't remind me of my people back home. You get what I'm trying to say? So, but here they do they go outside, get a switch. Grandma told them to get a switch. Everything's the same. You get what I'm trying to say? But they trying to make it sound like it's different. Like I went to one family house for dinner and they waited. Like they wait. I'm used to being late. I didn't know. I wasn't used to that. You know, that's not my culture. So, but they waited. And everybody's waiting on me to get there, and they all sat down and had dinner together. And I wasn't used to that, so I apologize. You know, I was late and everything. Uh, but they were from up north. I went to dinner with the people down south here. Please walk in just like up at home. It was the exact same as up home. Up where I'm from, black folks up north act like southern white folks. Real talk. So like I walk in, anybody that's from Kentucky, walk in, same thing as at home. Get your plate, fill up your plate, y'all sit down wherever you sitting down, and you know, make you want something to go. It was the same normal thing. You get what I'm trying to say? But if you let them like act like a foreigner, that's what I want you to do. Even if you from here, act like a foreigner, and your respect for people's culture is the same as your respect for people's culture would be if you were in China. You get what I'm saying? Let's say you lived in China and you wanted to, or Dubai, how you put the thing on, whatever you're interested in their culture, right? That's how we have to be. Don't think you know, because you don't know. You get what I'm trying to say? You don't know. None of us know. I didn't know. You get what I'm saying? I did not know that they've done so much to brainwash us. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what dude is doing right now with the dead Obama, because long gone, constitutionally unable to ever run again, and it looked like it's all gonna fall apart. So if he do get a position of power, it's just gonna be some old militia kind of power. What are you talking about? You sound stupid. Please forgive me. I don't mean I keep going off. Because it's like, oh God. It's like, like I'm tired of it. Dude is in your face. The last Trump is here. So um yeah, so that's part of that positioning people against each other, and they've been doing it a long time. So instead of thinking you know about a person's culture or different people, treat them like as if you're a foreigner and you're interested to learn. Because a lot of what they put on TV about black folks is not real. It's the same as your southern white folks. They the same people. Real talk. The way y'all live and the way the black folks live is the exact same. But they doing everything they power to make you look at like this type of person versus that type of person. The globalist, the liberal, the conservative. You know me, my cousin literally said I was dead to her. Cause I said I ain't got time for that liberal stuff. Not even knowing it was gonna be a trigger word. I messed up. You get what I'm saying? I didn't know. I didn't mean to trigger her. I was saying I didn't want to take medications. I ain't got time for that liberal stuff. But I was being brainwashed to say that word. But she literally said I was dead to her after that. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, you get what so be careful. Don't let them trigger you. Don't let them trigger you. And don't let them don't, like, we know who in the spotlight right now. Don't let them bring up this old puppet and try to put Judas in the spotlight. He just a Judas. He ain't, and the Bible says to get out scot-free. Go look it up. Barack gets out scot-free. According to the Bible. Type it in. So I'm just gonna say I don't got time to beat my head against a prick or kick my foot against a gourd or whatever they say to be thinking that Obama's the dude. No, he just a Judas. The real dude is doing his thing, and don't let them deceive you. Okay. All right. I hope that there's a lot of rambling. I'm just afraid for us, all of us, all of us. And and last one, y'all watch this channel more often. Let me tell you why. Because when you hear what I'm saying and then go look at these, I mean, like, dude, I'm talking about on here, he got like 56,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? I got like three, nothing. He got like 50 something thousand. And then the other guy, they got like thousands and thousands of subscribers, right? Like, pay attention because like you'll start seeing who's paid spokespersons. God is making his people talk with one voice, one sound. Even the people that's not his or is deceived, he making them say, like how I started saying, y'all got to catch the vibe of God. Look, all of them saying vibe. Jacob Israel was on there saying vibe. All of them saying vibe now. Real talk. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm not saying that because I said it. No, God is making everybody speak with one voice about what's going on. You can see God's trigger words. You can see what God is trying to put out there. You get what I'm trying to say? But don't let them adulterate that. You know what I mean? And the more you watch the real thing, right? I was gonna tell y'all earlier who was real, but I don't know who real. I know I'm real. Real talk. So as you watch the real thing, you will start seeing people whose vibe ain't with God. Like, and you will see them out there in positions that if what we saying is true, fire, brimstone, hell on earth is coming. You could see they setting up they are workers of iniquity. You could see it. Real talk, like I was in love with Candace Owens. I was literally like, go ahead. She was literally I called her an activist because she was the first person first celebrity to openly not take that shot, you know? So I was so with her. I was so with her. And then I thought about it. Why are they letting her talk like that? Like, no, why her? Why is she allowed to say the things that she's saying? Then I realized strife. They want as much strife as possible. But you start talking that Martin Luther King stuff, next thing you know, your videos don't go out and you ain't got no viewers and you just sitting around talking to yourself. You get what I'm trying to say? If you building, keeping strife going, they loving it. They want you out there. Get out front. But if you talking love, forgiveness, uh, uh, kindness, who really doing what, they don't want you to say that, you know? So that's what I mean. You'll start seeing who really is on the vibe of God and who is fear mongering. You know what I mean? Who's fear mongering? And I want to give a shout out to Marfugel. He's still holding strong with real news. I just want to say that. You know, that's how a lot of y'all came to me. Like God made, which I guess Marfugel had to be somebody of God, because he still, I'm watching him still uh put out news. You know what I mean? Whereas a few of them are deferring away from news. I'm watching him and Steve Ram, they putting out news, but I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm just letting it know. I'm proud of him. He ain't messing up. Like, he not going with this jump on a Trump bandwagon or jump on somebody's bandwagon. He just putting out news, you know? And I'm proud of him for that. And I just want to say that. All right, that's it. I'm gonna let it be. Y'all heard the warning. Don't let these YouTubers fool you. Like, really jump on the bandwagon of God, mass forgiveness, love, peace on earth, everything that Christ represents, and then watch. You'll see who don't. It'll be clear as day, to where you won't be deceived by these YouTubers anymore. All right, God bless y'all. And I am still gonna watch Steve Fletcher. Great entertainment. He be having some good numbers, and God really is making everybody be on one accord and say what he want them to say. So I don't want this to be a diss video for him. More along the lines of let old dogs lie. Come on now. You know, more lines of I'm laughing the fact they're still talking about Obama. I'm not angry about it. I'm laughing. And it's time for you to get real, okay? Or get up to the times. Come on. Like, how long has it been since that man? I mean, there's been 3 presidents since him, and y'all still talking about him. He gone, then did his too, you know. So that is more like that. So I'm still gonna watch the shows, you know. So don't. I'm not telling you to be against them. I'm telling you, just don't be deceived by these people that don't have the real vibe of God and that are idolizing. All right, bye. I think I did it. Oh, I hope I don't come back again. We'll know in a minute. We'll know.